ESPN's Game of the Week.
Second quarter action with the score right now, 14-zip. The Buffs on top of the Bullfrogs here tonight. In Mother Lode League action, second and about 3 for the Buffs. They haven't been really pressured at all so far tonight.
Grunwald going from the shotgun this time. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going deep. He's got a receiver overthrown.
Thrown, intended for number 6. That was Cole Murphy.
Boy, and Grunwald had him too. He just overthrew it.
Yeah. Reminder, your overall game of the week sponsor is Jackson Tire Service. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Jackson, 801 South Highway 49 and up in Pine Grove on Highway 88.
Well, this is one of those games that they're actually afforded the opportunity to work on some plays. I don't think this game is going to be close in any way, shape, or form. So Amador has an opportunity to work on some plays maybe they don't in a closer game. Give to Otto. He busted on the outside. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 30.
Out of bounds on about the...
Oh, no, that's a late hit. That's going to be 15 yards. Otto was limping on that. We saw him come out with an ankle injury, it looked like, earlier, and he's really hobbling now, and I'm not too sure his night might be over. It was a hit out of bounds after he'd gone out of bounds on the play. It's going to add 15 yards to that one. Personal foul on the late hit.
So that puts the Frogs in a deeper hole right now.
Well, it looks like 19-yard line, or the 14-yard line, excuse me, where they're going to move that, where the Buffs will have it 1st and 10, and they're knocking on the door for their 3rd score of the game. Handoff that time to Littlefield, takes it down about the 10.
Short gain. American Legion Ambulance has been serving Amador County since 1929 for only $100 a year. Your household is covered for medically necessary ambulance transports. For details and ticket information, please call the American Legion Ambulance Post 108. That number is 223-2963. Again, since 1929, it's the American Legion Post 108 Ambulance.
Well, it'll be 2nd and 7 from about the 10-yard line, Jim, and Collins in the backfield. Grunwald wants to throw on a slant to Williams. Touchdown.
That was a nice move. Yeah, Williams, and another 6 goes on the board for the Buffs.
So a 10-yard pass completion, Grunwald to Williams. And that play, Williams just split out way left to the wide side of the field and just ran a simple slant, and there was nobody on the inside. Easy pitch and catch, touchdown. Kicks up and good.
Put up 21 for the Buffs. Operation Care is a nonprofit organization providing domestic violence and sexual assault support services for youth and adults in Amador County. If you become a victim of domestic violence, contact Operation Care's 24-hour crisis line. That number is 223-2600. Again, 223-2600 for that domestic violence crisis line of Operation Care.
Well, Amador already has about 140 yards of offense, and they have actually only run 20 plays.
I hate to see how many plus yards the Bret Harte Bullfrogs have. Not too many.
11:05 left in the 2nd quarter. 21-0 Amador. 68-yard drive there on 8 plays. Capped off with a Grunwald to Williams touchdown pass.
All right, Ben Griffin ready to tee it up again. Where's number 30, Frank? Our favorite. Where is he?
I think he's on the other side. They flipped it around. This is going to
be long here. This is 85, I think. Gritch, 35, sorry. Little hole.
Well, got up to the 31.
Oh, that's Dawson Terry. I thought it was Gurich. Dawson Terry with the carry. So anyway, the ball sits on the 31 for Bret Harte.
First and 10, the 31.
Fourth possession of the game for Bret Harte. I think they have one first down. The handoff that time.
I mean, there's just nothing happening.
Was that number 32? Was that Miguel?
That carried the ball was number 3.
Or actually
the ball.
3, Westberg.
Westberg.
Brady Westberg.
Number 3, Brady Westberg. Tackled by number 36, Dustin Littlefield. No gain on the play.
Zilke getting, well, there's two men in motion. That's a penalty. I don't know why they haven't called it.
No, they're going to let him now you got it right.
I don't think that's legal, folks, but oh well, it's 21-0.
They were both going to help out.
You cannot have two men in motion at the same time, but they allowed them to reset and start over again.
It's practice, man. It's practice. It's practice, man. What are you talking? It's practice. All right, it looks like they're trying to synchronize watches, but they got the plays written on their arms there, and they go to that every time. So Zilke, the quarterback. Inside handoff tries. Oh, nothing going there. 72, Tyler Barden. 72 along with 36. That's Dustin Littlefield, and Bret Harte's going to have to punt again. Another 3 and out. Their third of the night. The only other possession ended with an interception. So let's see. Otto's going to go back along with Williams. This time Otto's still limping out there, but he hasn't played all year. I'm sure he doesn't want to come out. He's going to receive the punt. Break one tackle, get knocked down at about the 44-yard line. That looks like they're going to move back to the 43. Well, they're going to mark it on the 45 there, Frank. So they moved it forward. Gave him a little bit more yardage than what he had. All right, Amador takes over 1st and 10. They have scored on every possession so far in this half. And there's 8:50 left in the half. Motion this time coming this way. Nice cutback. That's Cameron Bennett, I think, number 12. Yeah, it was Cameron Bennett. He got knocked down to the 50. Looks like he might have got hurt on the play. A little slow getting up. Limping off. Is he going to make it? Gain of about 5. He's down. Whoop, that one's going to come back, looks like. What was the call here? Well, haven't seen it yet. Oh, blocking the back? Yep, blocking the back. That'll move him back. So it's 1st and 20. Moving back 10 yards. Down and distance has not been a problem so far for the Buffs. Littlefield this time trying to go off tackle around the right. He picks up a couple. XL Physical Therapy has a brand new facility featuring year-round indoor pool and spa therapy in Jackson. For 23 years, owners Dave and Dee Dee Slater invite you to visit XL Physical Therapy in Jackson on Highway 49 out by Rayleigh's. Their telephone number is 223-5669. Short gain there makes it 2nd and 18, 17. Whoopee, hold on. That's going to back him up 5. So so far that's the only thing that has stopped this Buffalo offense. Penalties.
is their own penalties. Second one of this possession. So 15 yards in penalties here on this possession. Be second and long. About 23. Need to get to the 45-yard line of Bret Harte for a first down. Another flag.
Man.
That's against Amador again.
False start, I think.
I think maybe it was a lineman on that left side, maybe the guard. He looked like he wanted to pull out, and he just tried to get a little early jump of the snap there. Got caught. Back it up another 5.
All right, so in the huddle are the Buffs. Led out by big number 54, Santinelli at center.
Grunwald's going to keep it with that fake.
The
fumble. Bret Harte picked up the ball, tackled down inside the 10-yard line.
And I think it was 22, Frank. Is that Eric Deep?
That's deep.
Yeah, I thought it was 22. So
that was a play we had talked about at the beginning of the game, where he likes to fake that dive, put it on his hip, and he did not expect the defensive end from Bret Harte was right there, and he didn't have it secured because he places it right on his hip and tries to get around that side, and with the defensive end being right there, knocked it loose. Bret Harte recovers, and they're in business.
All right. Ball on about the 9.
Zilke's going to keep it, try to get around the left side. Can't do it. No gain on the play.
Sure. No gain at all. In fact, he might have lost about a half yard, so it's going to be still second and 10, call it.
Running to the left side, hit hard by number 23, Matt Modric.
All right, it's going to be first and 10 for Bret Harte, second and 10. First play as Zilke tried to keep it around the left side, no gain on the play.
Well, it's actually second and goal.
Zilke's going to keep it again. He's got some room around the right, gets to the 5. He's going to beat the race to the corner. Touchdown, Bret Harte.
Quarterback keeper, right side, put on 6.
Touchdown for the Bullfrogs.
So Zilke runs it in from 10 yards out after the fumble. And that just, Amador just really shot themselves in the foot there, just kept backing it up on penalties. Finally lost the ball on a fumble, and Bret Harte was able to take advantage of that. Zilke with a 10-yard run for the score.
Gilbert Jack with the kick, and it is good. So mark up 7, 21-7 with 6:09 left in the half. Camps Propane, your full-service, state-of-the-art propane company. Ask about the senior and veterans discounts and the smart system, a worry-free propane monitoring system that saves you, the customer, money. Give Camps a call at 296-5544 and ask about the senior discount.
Well, Amador got a little sloppy there, and you know, sometimes that happens when things become so easy for you. You jump out to a 21-0 lead, and you think you can kind of walk through it a little bit, and then you make a mistake. Now, I don't believe there's anybody who thinks this game's in jeopardy. However, maybe it's a little wake-up call, and they remain a little more focused on this drive.
We shall see. All right, back deep. Number 21 is Littlefield, and check that number. Is it 12?
You know, if I'm Bret Harte, I start doing something funny. I'd onside kick this. You're not going to stay in this game playing conventional football. Littlefield's got it. He's coming, cuts at the middle, comes to the right side, looking for the corner at the 40, the 45, 50. Finally brought down at about the 47-yard line. Good return by Littlefield.
So into Bullfrog territory on the kickoff, sets the ball at about the 47, where it's first and 10.
Okay, well, they've still got all their players in here, still in the first half. I expect to see that probably well into the third quarter. Grunwald under center. Collins and Otto in the I formation. Going to give to Otto, second man through. Nice little hole there. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play.
Fell forward to about the, well, inside the 40. Or outside the 40, I should say.
Otto fights forward.
And he's holding his arm now. Had an ankle problem, and
Second and 4 for the Buffalo.
I think he broke, didn't he break his arm here?
I don't know.
A while back, or his collarbone or something. Grunwald
That was
wanted that same slant that they scored that touchdown on, Jim.
But they had it well covered that time.
Well, he just kind of overthrew it. It was still open. There's just nobody on the inside. Grunwald held that ball a little bit longer than he did the first time. That allowed your inside backer to kind of slide over and fill that gap a little bit. The ball was thrown high. Still could have been completed, but he just held it a little longer than he should have.
All right, incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 5.
Littlefield. Oh, and he's got the first down and more. Still on his feet.
Finally dropped by number 54, Jordan Porras. 5'10", 265-pounder.
I think forward progress is going to move that ball up to about 35-yard line, Jim, where Amador will have it 1st and 10. Five minutes and counting here in the half. I know Amador would like to put up one score before the half. They got plenty of time to do it with all their timeouts left. That's a give to number 12, going around the left side.
Still on his feet. Cameron Bennett only comes in at about 140 pounds, so a good run for him.
Strong gain on the play.
He was in the slot on this right side, came in motion, gave it to him, tried to get that left corner. Nice gain on the play of about 6, where it'll be 2nd and 4. So Williams again going to split out to the left. He normally lines up in that position, even though it's a short side of the field this time. Collins and Littlefield in the backfield. Grunwald under center.
That's Littlefield, 21. Still on it. He
breaks it. He's going to go in for the touchdown.
It's going to be a 28-yard run for Littlefield again.
Touchdown, Amador.
His 3rd touchdown of the night for Littlefield. It looked like he was stopped. He had plenty of yards for the first down. He just kept driving his legs, and the defenders just looked like they let go, and he just finished the runoff for a touchdown. So 47-yard drive in 5 plays.
Well, we kind of expected this.
3:42 left in the half. 3 touchdowns by Littlefield here in this first half. And I should say that is Dylan Littlefield, number 21. So 3 rushing touchdowns here in the first half, and Amador out to a commanding 28-7 lead.
Shop Hospice, Amador and Calaveras thrift stores, where you're going to find a friendly staff, great bargains on clothes, furniture, housewares, and much, much more. If you have items to donate, bring them to Hospice, where the proceeds assist in providing services for all our terminally ill patients in both Amador and Calaveras counties. Again, it's Hospice of Amador and Calaveras.
Okay, Griffin's getting a workout here in the first half. He's got 4 extra points and
4 kickoffs.
5 kickoffs
5, yeah.
Already. So he's going to have to ice his leg after the game. Oh, Now a little pooch kick.
Where's 30? Well,
They kicked it to the other side
that's
this
his
time.
cousin. His
That's
cousin
his
did the
cousin
same
number
thing.
5. That's Munoz.
So, number 9.
Or excuse me, number 9.
And we don't. Oh,
That
9
is
Kubiak. Kubiak, yeah.
Cody Kubiak. We had a number change there. We were told right before the game.
Full flag to start this drive from the 35-yard line.
So 3:40 left in the half.
All right, they got first and 10, 35-yard line for Bret Harte. Just hardly any offense at all. Scored a touchdown on a 10-yard run, quarterback keeper, after the fumble. Zilke pitches it out wide to number 3. That's Westberg. Had a little room around the corner, then all of a sudden that closed up in a hurry.
It just doesn't progress for them. I mean, they can't break the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get outside, but it's just so slow.
Yeah.
As they're getting around the corner, it's just giving the Buffalo defense really a lot of time to stretch it out and letting those linebackers roam. And, you know, Amador's just way too fast for them to stretch those plays out. They need to start hitting something in that line a little bit quicker because they do not have the speed to get the corner.
Zilke with a, well, he wanted to pass, and then he passed it out of bounds, but...
That play was destined to fail from the beginning. I'm not sure if Zilke knew what he wanted to do. Certainly the receiver didn't know what he wanted to do.
He passed right across his whole body, and it kind of screwed up the whole shot.
Well, but the receiver didn't even run a route like
No.
He looked like he expected it to be a throw. You know, a lot of times on that play, when he wants to roll that way, you'll have your receiver go in and hopefully take the corner, and maybe you get around the corner for a gain on the sweep, but I'm not sure they were in sync there.
Oh, a little fake, little screen, and it is smelt out by number 69. I think that's
TJ Sweet.
Yeah.
So 4th down, and Bret Harte's going to have to punt again. There's another leg that's going to need some ice. Only for the wrong reasons, right?
Well, one's a punt and one's a kick. So, you know, you got different muscles to work.
So every possession that Bret Harte has had in this half, other than the recovered fumble of 10-yard, has resulted in a 3-and-out.
That's going to roll. Well, it's got a high roll.
It'll be down to the 34-yard line. Amador got plenty of time on the board.
2:12.
With all their timeouts left, that's a lot of time, especially the way they've been moving the ball so far. They take over at the 34. They're on 34. So they're 66 yards from pay dirt with 2:12 left in the half and all 3 timeouts.
Let's see what is dialed up here.
I don't think you change a thing.
Cameron Bennett, number 12, is in a slot here.
I just don't think you change a thing. I mean, the clock stops when they move the chains. You have lots of time here with 3 timeouts. Inside handoff to Littlefield, and he's got room, and he's gone.
All right,
He's at the 30, the 20. Nobody's going to get him. The 10. Touchdown. 66-yard touchdown run by Littlefield, his 4th touchdown of the half. Have a half, Mr. Littlefield. Well, I'm not positive, but I would go out on a limb to say that that was probably the best half of football that he's ever played in his life. 4 touchdowns here, still with 2 minutes left in the half. The kick's up, and it is good. 34-35 to 7.
All right, 2 minutes to go. Manicero Insurance Agency, serving you since 1946, has over 100 companies to choose from, helping you get the right insurance at just the right price. The freedom of choice, confidence of experience. It's the Manicero Insurance Agency at 255 New York Ranch Road in Jackson. And their phone number is going to be 223-2551. Again, Manicero Insurance on New York Ranch Road.
Amador has scored on every possession they've had in this half other than the one that they fumbled on where Bret Harte scored. The first drive was 54 yards. The second drive, 21 yards. The third drive, 68 yards. The next drive, 47 yards. That last one capped off 66-yard run by Littlefield. That's a whole lot of offense in a short period of time.
Whew. All right, let's see what they're going to do here. Griffin, wonder if he iced it down yet. Let's see how far it goes.
You might have to ice at halftime.
It needs ice. Oh, boy. Here. Oh, we go, Frank. 54.
Rumbling and a bumbling.
He's still on his feet. It took about 4 guys to get him down. Hey, 54. That's Jordan Porras, 5'10", 265.
That's a pretty good load there. Looked like a big old fire plug with a football running down the middle of the field.
It'd take a few hombres to wrestle that guy down, I tell you.
Well, he brought it back to the 30, about the 39-yard line.
Too bad he didn't have just a little bit more speed. All right, ball at the 40 right now. 1st and 10 for the Frogs.
Well, it took more than one guy to bring him down, I can tell you that.
Yeah. You let him run it running back.
That's
here.
why they've got him in the middle to block for the little guys behind. It just didn't work out. Oh, Zilke wanted to go deep.
Nice
Caught
pass.
him on a slant.
That was...
That's going to be a face mask, I believe.
Joey Bailey, number 7, with the reception.
You know, Zilke made a little pump fake that time on just a little out and looked right back and hit him on the slant. I think Amador is going to be called for a face mask here. That's going on the tackle. Personal foul, face mask, that's what it is. That'll move it up 15. So a lot of yards picked up there by Bret Harte. All the way down to, looks like about the 28-yard line, Jim.
It is, yeah.
Zilke's got it.
That was a good fake. Up
down to the 10.
10, yeah.
Nice job. Fooled the defense a little bit, about an 18-yard pickup that time.
Close to 20 yards on that one.
Bring the ball up to the 10-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and goal. Minute and a half left here in the half. Wow, they're using an awful lot of time with all those timeouts left. I'm not.
They're looking at their watches again here, trying to figure out.
Well, the quarterback.
He's still looking. Okay.
Wow, that's an awful lot of time to burn up. Zilke's going to throw. Here he's looking to throw. In trouble. Still looks.
Nope.
Incomplete.
Hit the ground first.
That'll stop the clock with 1:06 left in the half.
It's intended for number 7, Joey Bailey, again, who made that 20-yard reception a couple of plays ago.
So 2nd and goal for Bret Harte. You have timeouts. You do not have to throw the ball. You can stop the clock. Zilke's got it again. He's going to go around the right side looking for some room.
He went the wrong way. Oh,
right. Oh boy, you got to be
flag.
careful there. Clock's going to keep running. Why Bret Harte is not calling a timeout is beyond me.
I can't believe it.
Well, it's...
They're just going to run out of time. They've got 40 on the clock, so they got this play. If they don't call a timeout, one other, and that's it.
Well, it's 3rd down. They don't want to leave any time on the clock, I guess, so they can call a timeout after this play. Straight ahead handoff. Oh, he's trying to push the pile. I think he's going to be short.
It's going to be about the 1, I think.
Well, they're going to let it run down. It's going to be 4th down. They'll let it run down to about 5 seconds and call a timeout. Nope, they're going to call it right now. See, now this doesn't make any sense to me. You have a timeout. It's 4th down. Why not run that clock down to like 4 seconds? Tell the official so there's one play you either score or not, because it's not like you got another play.
And if you score, then you got to kick off to them again.
Exactly. You know? It's 4th down. Some of these coaches in this league need to go to clock management school.
Can you get that at Independence High School? Clock management?
Maybe.
Can you get that? I don't know. Can you, Tom? I don't know either.
17.6 seconds left in the half.
Junior high, maybe.
It's 4th down. The ball is sitting just inside. It looks like inside the 1, Jim.
Yeah, I thought it was about the 1. Well, it's inside, yeah. So I guess I think he's going to quarterback sneak it. Or go over that big number, whatever his name, 54. Jordan Porras. Go right over him.
Well, we'll see what they got in mind.
Let's see, where's 54? He's the left guard, it looks like.
17 minutes. 17 seconds left in the half.
Looks like Zilke's going to go from the shotgun.
Ah, man.
They still call a timeout, and he's still looking over to the side. Nope, now he's under center.
Yeah,
Quarterback sneak, he's got it. Touchdown.
There it is.
I'm looking for a signal. It looks like it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he had plenty of push. So Zilke finishes off the drive with a 1-yard run. So Zilke has both touchdowns for Bret Harte here in this half. That's the first downs we've seen from Bret Harte in this game. They started that possession on the 39-yard line. So
Jack Gilbert
went 61 yards, Jim.
Jack Gilbert with the PAT puts 14 on the board. So it sits at 35-14 in favor of the Buffs.
So we've still got time. So Bret Harte is going to have to kick off. They didn't need to cause themselves that aggravation if they just would have let the clock run down and called timeout and made that the last play of the half, since it was 4th down. But they're going to have to kick it off.
Kick it off.
And Amador's got a full complement of timeouts. Now up by 21.
Well,
I don't know that Coach Baker will choose
give it a shot
to use them. They will be receiving the opening kick in the second half. Bret Harte won the toss, and they elected to receive, so Amador will receive the kickoff to begin the second half. So everybody just may be satisfied going into halftime with the score the way it is right now.
Little squibber.
Littlefield's going to pick it up. That's one guy I wouldn't have kicked it to.
Watch out, yeah. Whoa, nice stab on about the 16-yard line.
Well, at this field position, I think Coach Baker's probably just going to kneel it down with 6.8 seconds left. There's no reason to get cute here. He may try to run Littlefield on a sweep or something, see if he can break one, but you know, there's no reason to throw the ball. There's no reason to try to take this 21-point lead into halftime, be happy with it, knowing that you're going to receive the opening kickoff. Yeah, they're in victory formation. They're just going to kneel it down and go into half with the lead. That'll do it.
Okay, with the clock running out, 35-14, we're going to be back with third quarter action right after this, so stay tuned.